So you got a Centralia team that's 6-3, but they're 3-0 at home. And then Saturday, of course, you got Waterloo. They're 2-6, but they played some, They played the likes of, they played likes of Jabot and Highland and Mater Dei and West and Jerseyville. So
yeah. And I got to see I went over and watched when they played Belleville West at Belleville West. So I've been able to see them in person. I've seen them on film. And, honestly, this week of practice, the 90% of our time has been preparing for Centralia.
That's all you haven't planned Friday, Saturday.
But we have thrown in some Waterloo stuff, and then Saturday we're going to hopefully practice for an hour and a half on Waterloo stuff before we get on the bus. And we have played them before, so I think our guys are somewhat familiar with them. But it is that's what's tough. When you have a conference game Friday night, you're going to put your majority of time in on that.
We'll take a look at the Centralia Holiday Tournament a little bit more next week, but off the top of your head, what are you expecting out of that? I know you're gradually building up your schedule. You've gapped your games off a week at a time, but you're doubling up with Waterloo on Saturday before you go into this tournament.
Yeah, and we got about 9 days, I think, between that game and the first game at Centralia. It's a tournament that we want our one goal is to get on that winner side of the bracket, but then we need to play as many games as we can. We need to try to get that first win, and no matter what happens against O'Fallon, we've got to go and try to get that third, fourth game. We need to play a lot right now.
You want to play 4 games?
We want to play 4 games. Yes, we really need to play 4 games. Like I said, I just think our guys are used to playing in that winner's bracket, and like they had some success last year in the tournament, and hopefully they'll carry that over. Central's a very good basketball team. We're gonna have to really play well if we're gonna get on that right side.
And of course, Saturday you did go down to the best of the Midwest shootout, and you checked in and had your little scouting yourself, didn't you?
Yep, McClure North played Marion, and we played McClure North later in the year. And got to watch them, and got to watch Marion, and got to watch Carbondale. So that was a good tournament. Some very good basketball teams.
And you had to bump up against Kent this week.
Yep, that was a lot of fun too. He was in town scouting for Missouri State before they had their own game at Arkansas State, so that was nice.
So at the best this weekend, you want to avoid the pitfalls of what will happen. Obviously, it's going to be very difficult because you've seen it time and time again of a possible letdown on Saturday, regardless of what the result is up at the CHS Arena. But as far as you're concerned, what do you want to take out of this weekend?
Well,
what do you want to say on Sunday?
I want to feel like we've played well, especially the Friday night game. We need to show that we can play well on the road in the conference battle, and that's the one. But no matter what, on Sunday I want to be able to say, if we win Friday night, I want to be able to say, hey, our guys did a nice job of not getting too high and bouncing back on Saturday. And if we get beat Friday, I want to be able to say, hey, our guys didn't get down, they fought back and got that win, Saturday. So obviously we're worried most about Centralia, but our main thing is no matter what, we've got to get Saturday. Win or lose Friday, Saturday's game is very important. We need to go into the Centralia Holiday Tournament and this break on a little bit of a positive.
Well, it'll be a busy weekend for the Rams on the road. First at Centralia on Friday night, and then late Saturday afternoon at Waterloo. Coach, best of luck this weekend. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, thanks a lot.